Let's make some resin crystal towers. So here are my molds. I'm going in with about 2 ounces of the floral epoxy from the epoxy resin store, taking a little silicone paintbrush and making sure there's no bubbles in the tip of the mold. Sprayed it with some 91% isopropyl alcohol to pop bubbles. And now we're going to add some rosebuds. I did dip these in a little bit of clear resin before I submerged them just to reduce bubbles. I cut the string at 24 hours and here we are adding layer number 2. Layer 2 was just 1 ounce of clear, and I'm sprinkling on some mylar glitter. I'm going to let that dry for 24 hours, and here we are doing layer number 3, the last layer. I'm adding 2 ounces of clear mixed with copper leaf from Dryer Days Art Studio. I thought this would be so pretty, and I'm going to hit it with my heat gun to pop bubbles, just making sure also there's no bubbles around the sides of the mold. Covered them up, let them dry for 24 hours, and here we are ready to pop them out of the molds. So with these Let's Resin tower molds, you don't have to fill them up all the way, which is nice. You could just make little mini towers like this. And unfortunately on these, I did have a little bit of a bubble struggle. You can see after that first layer, there's quite a bit of bubbles in there, and that was because I cut the string that was hanging the rosebuds at 24 hours. I should have waited 48 hours to do that. And that's because the floral epoxy takes a little bit longer to set up. So what had happened was I snipped those strings holding the rosebuds, and then the rosebuds kept moving around. So I kept having to go back in with a little popsicle stick or stir stick and move the rosebuds. And that's what created that layer of bubbles. But I just wanted to upload this video really quickly to show you guys how they turned out and maybe inspire you to give something like this a try. Even though I did have quite a few bubbles in there, I still think they turned out really pretty. And when the light shines through these, you get a really pretty rainbow prism pattern. That floral epoxy is just super crystal clear, and the bubbles on this are 100% my fault. I should have waited to cut that string that I had kind of holding the rosebuds in place. But I also wanted to upload this video just to kind of share that with you guys. If you do try this, definitely wait 48 hours before you trim that string. And you can see this one moved quite a bit, even though I was trying to babysit it and get it to sit in place. But yeah, I just wanted to share this video with you guys, a really quick demo just to kind of show you what I had been working on. I was going to turn this into a really long tutorial, but I just wasn't happy with that layer of bubbles in there. But let me know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon for another video. Bye, guys.